What's up, everybody? Justin here to do a new fantasy booking show. Brand new. Last one I did was, I think, fantasy booking of the Royal Rumble 2018. This is a new one. This is a fantasy booking of heel Ronda Rousey. Fantasy booking of heel Ronda Rousey. All of us WWE fans, we all know that Ronda Rousey is now a part of the WWE. And I like it. I think it's awesome. So, to start my show off, Ronda debuts at the Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble was last Sunday, but I'm doing this show now. So, Ronda makes her debut at the Royal Rumble. She comes out, faces off with Charlotte. She goes face to face with Charlotte in the ring. Jumps on Charlotte. Takes her down, locks her in an arm bar, injures her arm, will not release the arm bar. 5 referees come out and gotta break the arm bar. After it, Charlotte really selling her arm, holding it, screaming in pain because Ronda had the armbar on her. So now we fast forward to SmackDown Live 2 days later. 2 days later, SmackDown Live. Ronda shows up on SmackDown Live. She shows up, goes in the ring, about to cut a promo, but then Becky Lynch's music hits. Becky's music hits. Becky comes out, gets on a microphone. Becky says to Ronda right to her face. They're face to face. She says to Ronda, "I don't like you, or what you did to Charlotte, my best friend." And then Ronda, just out of nowhere, takes down Becky, locks Becky in an arm bar, injures Becky's arm. 5 referees again come out to break it up, to get Ronda off of Becky. So again, Ronda locks the arm bar, but this time on Becky Lynch. So far, there's a pattern here. Ronda's in WWE to destroy WWE's 4 horsewomen. She took out Charlotte, did not break her arm, just injured it, and injured Becky's arm. Now we go to Monday Night Raw. Ronda is not a part of any Raw or SmackDown. She's not a part of either brand. She's like a free agent. She can go to whatever show she wants to. So Monday Night Raw in February, let's say the 2nd week of February. Sasha Banks, Bayley come out together to cut a promo in the ring on Raw. They cut a promo about Ronda. And then Stephanie's music, Stephanie McMahon, her music hits. She comes out. She says to Sasha and Becky, Stephanie, now talking to Sasha and Becky, says, "You two and the women's division need to step up." She says, "You need to step up because Ronda Rousey is here to stay." And then Stephanie leaves the ring. That's all she has to say. And Sasha and Bayley don't like that. That she says Ronda Rousey is here to stay. So now we go to fast forward to Monday Night Raw again to, let's say, the 2nd week in March. Ronda Rousey shows up. But this time she's with a few friends. She's got a crew. Ronda Rousey shows up with her crew. Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler, I'm not a fan of hers, but she's part of the company, so why not put her with Ronda? So Ronda shows up with her crew. Shayna Baszler. Nia Jax is with her. So that's Ronda's crew. And Ronda gets on the mic and speaks cuts a promo for the first time. Ronda says, "We are ready. Charlotte, Becky, Sasha, Bayley, are you ready?" Because Ronda says they're ready. So now we go to the third week in March on SmackDown Live. Ronda's crew shows up. Again, it's Shayna Baszler, Nia Jax, and Ronda. So they show up. Ronda's crew shows up, and she talks about they show up on SmackDown, but it's like a taped segment. So Ronda's crew shows up at Charlotte's house. Charlotte is not there because she's at the SmackDown tapings. So Ronda and her crew show up at Charlotte's house. They get in and they just trash it. They absolutely trash her house. And Ronda takes and sees Charlotte in her house. That Charlotte has the Raw Women's title on the wall and the SmackDown Women's title on the wall. Let's say they could be replicant belts. That's why they're on her wall, because she won them both. And she's still a SmackDown champion. So Ronda sees those women's titles. She takes them off the wall and takes them with her and has both of them on her shoulder and walks out of Charlotte's house taking the belts with her crew. So now we go to the fourth week in March. Getting close to WrestleMania time. Fourth week in March on Monday Night Raw. Ronda's crew shows up. Ronda says, on the mic, Ronda says, "We have a fourth horsewoman. We have a fourth horsewoman." Ronda says, "We have a fourth horsewoman to be added to my crew." And here she is. Ronda points towards the stage. Stephanie McMahon's music hits. Stephanie joins Ronda, Shayna, Nia. So Stephanie is part of Ronda's crew. And Stephanie, Nia, Shayna Baszler, Ronda Rousey, the new four horsewomen. Or Ronda's new four horsewomen. So after that, Stephanie McMahon with Ronda celebrating, hugging her, hugging Nia, hugging Shayna. They're all in the ring doing this, and then Bayley comes out. Bayley comes out with Charlotte, Sasha, Becky. They all charge the ring, of course. Ronda and her crew, they bail out of the ring like heels, like scared heels that don't want to fight. So then they all leave the ring. As I said, Ronda's crew, they leave the ring because Bayley, Sasha, Becky, and Charlotte are in the ring begging them to come back and fight. But Ronda's crew, they leave out of the crowd. They jump over the barricades and they all leave with Stephanie. So after that, Charlotte gets on the mic and says, "Ronda, we are ready. We are ready." I'm trying to read what I wrote. She says to Ronda, "We are ready to get rowdy. And we are ready for WrestleMania." So right there, like a challenge is laid down. WWE's Four Horsewomen versus Ronda's crew and Ronda's Four Horsewomen. So now to WrestleMania. WrestleMania 34. WrestleMania 34 is a eight-woman tag elimination match. Ronda Rousey, Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, Stephanie McMahon on one side. Against Charlotte, Becky, Sasha, Bayley. Again, it's an 8-woman tag. It's elimination style, elimination match. So Charlotte on the face side, on the baby face side, WWE's Four Horsewomen, Charlotte is counted out of the match. Sasha Banks actually taps out Shayna Baszler. She taps her out. So Shayna Baszler's eliminated. And before Charlotte was counted out, Charlotte tapped out Stephanie to the figure 8. So Shayna Baszler, Stephanie are eliminated. Charlotte got eliminated because she was counted out. So the final two, or the final 2-on-2, so it became a tag match, were Nia Jax, Ronda Rousey against they were against Ronda, Nia were against Becky, Bayley, Charlotte. Becky, Bayley, Sasha, because Charlotte was eliminated by countout. I hope you can follow me in what I'm saying. So the final two on Ronda's side were Ronda Rousey, Nia Jax. Nia Jax eliminates Sasha. Ronda Rousey pins Bayley and pins Becky to eliminate them. So the final survivors, Ronda Rousey, Nia Jax. Ronda Rousey team wins. So that's my fantasy booking for heel Ronda Rousey. Heel Ronda Rousey. This was a fantasy booking for her coming into WWE, going all the way to WrestleMania. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, the final two that survived at WrestleMania 34 were Nia Jax, Ronda Rousey. Ronda defeated and pinned Bayley and Becky. Nia defeated Sasha, and Charlotte was counted out. And Shayna Baszler was eliminated, and Stephanie was eliminated, but they would come back into the ring and celebrate because their team got the win. And at the end of it, Ronda and her crew all do this at WrestleMania 34 in the ring and on the ramp, and then they leave. This ends my fantasy booking for heel Ronda Rousey. Hope you enjoyed it. I kind of rushed this show. I probably could have done better, but it's not that easy to book Ronda Rousey in the WWE. I really have to think about it for like 1 or 2 weeks. But that's what I came up with. Hopefully it was good enough. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And Ronda, in my opinion, in the company is a better face. Better baby face. She could be a heel, but for her debuting, she's got to be a baby face. And she came in as a baby face, I think. Anyways, hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy Monday Night Raw. I'll be live tweeting, as always, at WWE NXT Guy. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye for now.